Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
Yay, it finished today. Hail and howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Dive, this Double D's, where you, the audience, the chat, are in charge. I get one little bit to myself. The rest is all up to you. What we talk about, what I react to, that's the name of the game. And we're here to have fun and make me suffer. Let's be honest. And I am suffering. Not because of that. No, I got news I was expecting, and it's just rough. It's rough because it makes me want to get out of where I am even faster. We have to move me to Florida in the next year. They raised my rent as expected, and in all total now in this, I get nothing except the roof over my head. I get nothing. There's no amenities. There's no extra, no water coverage, no internet, no extra cool things like that they provide. It's just the roof over my head. They're gonna have me pay $2,100 for this stupid apartment starting in August. They make me pay for using the dumpster. That's how retarded it is. We have got to get this channel to the point where I can get out of here. We've got to move me to Florida. This is terrible. And that means, guys, hit that like button. Share it out there. Hit the like button on Twitter. Share it on Twitter. Let's broaden the audience. Let's bring in more people. We are currently at 3,936 subs. I think we can get to 4,000 in the next month. I think we can do it. We get past 4,000. I think beautiful things start to happen. I think the algorithm takes a different look at me, starts to do cool things. Also, current right now, YouTube's being weird. Usually today was YouTube payday for me, and it hasn't happened yet. And I'm like, I need that money, YouTube. So right now, if you're going to do something, do it with Stream Elements, because I get that money directly. I get that right away. It goes to me. YouTube doesn't take a cut. It goes to you. Help out the Atom. I am loaded the Atom. I am loaded the Atom. Dom, what does that even mean? I'm loaded. I'm not loaded. I'm not drunk. Anyway, hail and howdy, guys. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. So I think we have a good one today for you guys. We have two videos I know of. One, we are continuing Kratos's Internet Historian series on My Immortal, That Nightmare. Dom here has got a banked video. So Dom, choose one, and we'll get that in there. I've got what I consider a good segment for you guys. I didn't get to it yesterday. I had that one banked. So I got a good segment for you guys. If you can't tell what it is, the title of today's show kind of gives it away. And then who knows what's going to happen? Who else knows what's going to happen? Because you, the audience, are in charge. You are in charge. And let's give an update on our current donation fund. I guess it's fun for you. $1,505, which means we have achieved all the original goals that were set out on the May the 4th fiasco on that day. Everything from being a shield dressed in Disney gear on Galaxy's Edge, holding hands with Dermy, going to see Mandalorian and Grogu, doing the positive review before I get to do the real review, the fanfic. Remember, this Sunday on Roundtable, you guys will be basically planning out the fanfic I'm going to write. That's what you're going to be doing. Planning out the fanfic I'm going to be writing next week. Then I'll do a dramatic reading on this show. We're going to build an ugly-ass lightsaber. We're going to build a dumbass droid. You guys get to choose the color. I have to talk sweet things to the Disney Star Wars character actors at the park, and now I have to take the picture with Kylo Ren and Rey while pretending to be a Reylo. Current remaining tiers, and I'm sure there'll be more will be added. You guys are inventive in my suffering. At $15.50, I get my face painted, and it'll be Ahsoka. It's already been decided. It'll be Ahsoka. At $1,600, while I'm holding hands with Dermy for that period of time, I will change out my normal Disney Star Wars shill gear that I'll be wearing that day into Pride gear. Pride gear. You understand what that means. It makes it gayer. So there you go. And as usual, the rules of the game here today. $10 for an Adam rant on a topic of your choosing. $15 for an article, which may sometimes also include an Adam rant. And the article could be anything. Doesn't have to be from the selections that we go through and reviewing, but it could be something you want me to react to that maybe I don't know about. $20 to make me watch something either interesting or horrible. It's gone both ways. We've had great reactions to cool stuff and me losing my mind, like yesterday. I lost my mind yesterday. I lost all coherent thought for a few minutes yesterday. And then $30 to review an episode of television or a movie, but you got to give me 1 to 2 days in order to get ready for it and watch it and then give it to you. But it's an investment in either a meltdown or something fun. Either those are the rules of the game right now. I appreciate each and every one of you that is helping this channel reach new heights over the past few weeks. We're having a lot of fun here, and I appreciate all of you. And no, Ariel's not banned. And I unban the Atom. Yeah, let's unban the Atom. Let's liberate the Atom. That's what this is all about. Liberating the Atom from the confines of this horrible state that I live in. Unban the Atom. So yeah, I realized there were even some other words in that one from when we did that yesterday. There were other words I forgot. Like I hate the word serve. Oh, she's serving. I hate the word aura farming. I hate that too. I hate that word too. I hate that phrase. It's terrible. They're all retarded. Grand Admiral Adam. I actually wouldn't mind being a chiss, though. That's the problem. I'd be okay being a chiss. I'd be okay being a chiss. Okay, all right. You know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to adjust. Since we haven't hit it yet, I'm going to adjust the tiers right now. At 1,600, you guys choose my face paint. You guys choose the face paint. Chat chooses the face paint character. Now at 1650. At 1650, I have to wear Pride gear with Dermy. There. That's been changed. So there you go. So let's review. So current total is right now 1505. Let me check stream elements. No, nothing there yet. 1505. We're past. So 1550. We do the face paint. At 1600, you guys choose the face paint. Otherwise, it's going to be left up to Jed and Rachel. Okay? It's going to be left up to them. You guys can pull control of that away from them if we hit 1650. At 1600. At 1650, sorry, 1650 is the Pride gear while holding hands with Dermy. That's the updated. I think that's fair. All right. Okay. All right, Dom. So we'll go over articles. Here's the order of today's business. Here's the orders of today's business. We've got articles, and we're going to show off the articles while I do my bit, because we realize now if I'm going to do my segment of the show, it has to be before videos, because there's an excellent near 100% chance the videos will melt my brain and I will no longer have coherent thought. And I can't be serious after watching some of the insanity you guys are going to put me through. So sausage press. Is that supposed to be a play on Asajj Ventress? Is that supposed to be a play on that? Jeez. So we're going to go over articles in a minute here. Then I'm going to do my segment. And then if you guys have an article you could choose, we will do that. And then we'll do videos. That's today. All right. Remember, I can't speak. YouTube, Stream Elements, and member chats. Membership donations also work as well. Okay, so let's go over articles. Right, as usual, we'll begin with variety. I think it's a weak crop of articles today. I haven't seen anything on a glance that look interesting. Michael B. Jordan to receive American Cinematique Award. Danush to play former Indian President APG in some movie I don't care about. Not made for me. I'm American. Phineas and Ferb returns. Creators Dan and Swampy Marsh share what to expect. Guest stars first. I hate Phineas and Ferb. I think it's one of the dumbest shows ever freaking made. Hated it when I saw it. Disney, Televisa Univision strike carriage packed for Hulu Live TV Mixo Stream bundle. Can live music break more regular? That's an old one already. The best travel plugs and adapters to take on your next trip. Will Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning fuel Memorial Day box office record? It's a big weekend. It's a big weekend for the box office. Mike Schur on how his SNL pals tried to talk him out of joining The Office. Ugh, I don't like the original Office anyway. The Filippo brothers unleashed Bring Her Back, how the ex-YouTubers became A24's leading horror hitmakers. Sure, congratulations on that, I guess. Let's go back in time a little bit. Romero review, a budding filmmaker, don't care. The value of video game IP in a post-Minecraft Hollywood. There is no value. They're going to learn every wrong lesson from Minecraft. Every wrong lesson. ESPN Sports Center readies national tour of U.S. No, nobody cares about Sports Center anymore. Come on. Seriously, it's a joke. It's a pale shadow of what it once was. Media veterans launch audits to help independent TV outlets sell ad inventory. Andre 3000 versus Matthew Shipp in defense of Andre's untrained approach to flute and piano music. Okay. Pack Slam Channel 4's IP, play, and in-house production plans, a bitter pill to swallow for the indie sector. My father, shout out producer. Okay, don't care about that. 9 Perfect Stranger returns here to watch season 2, a show I've never heard of. Great. Caught stealing trailer, Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz star in Darren Aronofsky's New York crime film. Great. 2 people I have no interest in whatsoever. Morbido TV to screen Capital. I don't care. Valeria Golino and her chemistry with Matilda de Angelis in Mario Matone's Fury. Foreign films, don't care. Bruce Springsteen sucks. He's terrible. I don't care anything about him. He's an old fucking hippie liberal who hates America. Alibaba's Molly acquired from Malaysia by UK-China film collab. Okay, that's Variety. Hollywood Reporter, how the studio creators Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg seduced and skewered Hollywood. How about ruined? Helped even ruin Hollywood faster. Seth Rogen is a cancer. Man's a cancer. Behind AMC Theater's decision to slash ticket prices, Diller speaks. Hollywood's most fearsome legend bears his soul. Britt Lauer is certain she was Helly R in Severance season 2 finale. I don't care. Has Wheel of Time been canceled yet? No. It will be, though. Jason Momoa is done with Peace in Apple's Chief of War teaser. Man, Momoa does a lot of work for Apple TV, doesn't he? That's a lot of work. NBC bringing back Gold Zone for 2026 Winter Olympics. Scott Hansen to return as host. Nobody watches the Olympics. Nobody cares about the Olympics anymore. Listen, all credit given to the young men and women who are properly entered in their correct biological events. All praise and credit and wishes of success to you if you've trained your whole life to be an Olympic medalist or compete to win a medal. But it's just not fun and exciting anymore. The Olympics are boring. They're not entertaining. So I don't say get rid of it. For some people, it's what they work for. But let's stop pretending it's an event. Let's stop. It's not. Elizabeth Hurley would play dead, glamorous benefactor in Channel 4 reality show The Inheritors. Listen, I'll watch Liz Hurley do a lot of things. Perfectly naked. Latest trending on IGN. Helldivers 2 gets big player count bump amid its in-game invasion Super Earth. Okay, listen, if you enjoy Helldivers, have your fun. I never got into it. Not my thing. I'd rather just kill bugs in Starship Troopers. Here's the silly sketch from a Mario Kart world designer that led to the game's best new character becoming playable. Don't care. Sony shutting PlayStation Star's loyalty program. Okay. I don't even know what that is. Microsoft announces Retro Classics with Game Pass. Kicks things off with over 50 Activision games from 80s to 90s. Once again, if you are a Game Pass user, that's great. It's great for the customer, but it's still a horrible business model. I mean, perfect example. Let's talk about, for a second here, what's going on with Doom Dark Ages. Doom Dark Ages is putting out the same media blitz that Assassin's Creed Shadows did, Ubisoft did, by saying, we've got 3 million players. 3 million players. People may be loving Doom Dark Ages, but as far as a financial success, it's doing terribly if you're running with that fake-ass metric, players, instead of, like with Expedition 33, they can come out and say 3 million copies sold. There's a difference. There's a difference. One is a financial success, one is not. And it's just, let's call, if you're going to make fun of Ubisoft for doing it, just be fair and make fun of Doom for doing that. Make fun of them too. Give the same objective criticism. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Millie Alcock reveals someone very high up told her she needed acting coach on her House of the Dragon set. Listen. I watched both seasons of House of the Dragon, and I watched season 1 to get ready for season 2. Millie Alcock is an average actress. Cute little girl. Oh, you'll go. She's in her 20s. Cute girl, but she's an average actress. She ain't nothing special. And I very much doubt she's going to be great in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Really do. Now, last time I talked bad about Millie Alcock on somebody else's stream, I think it was when I was on B-Sub. Man, did I get hate for that. How dare you talk bad about Millie Alcock? I don't give a fuck. I'm not a fucking simp. I may be a horn dog, but I'm not a simp. There's a difference. I may want to F all these beautiful women I talk about all the time, but I ain't going to go, oh my God, how dare you talk. No, I draw the line. There's lust and there's simping like a cuck. There's a difference. Sony signs deal for Mukti, a first-person story exploration game set in an Indian museum coming to PS on PC. Sure, okay. Shigeru Miyamoto reveals why Donkey Kong got a makeover. I don't care. I've always hated Donkey Kong. Ever since I was a little kid, I hate Donkey Kong. Mario Kart World originally developed for Switch 1 until Nintendo realized hardware unable to handle it. Senua Saga Hellblade 2 announced for PS5 with added features. Jed has played this game. We actually had a discussion once about it. So he liked it, but he said it had its problems. But he liked that series. Jed could talk about that much better than I can. Xbox Game Pass May 2025 wave lineup confirmed. Again, good for customers, bad for business. Elder 4 Scrolls Oblivion Remastered massively outsold the original Oblivion in the US in its first month. But it's still the same game, just a remaster. That's all it is. Hotline Miami publisher Devolver uses Randy Pitchford's controversial Borderlands 4 $80 comment to promote its game. Hey, good. Use morons to promote your stuff. Hey, it's the grift. Grift, baby. Grift. Barbie director's Narnia reboot adds Carey Mulligan to cast. That's right. Greta Gerwig is making Narnia. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a complete and total disaster. IGN interviews Miyamoto about Super Nintendo World Switch, stuff like that. Yeah, if it's an IGN interview, it's probably going to be retarded. A Avowed director quits Obsidian after more than a decade for a job at Netflix-owned Oxenfree studio. That's right. Make shitty games one place. Go make shitty games someplace else. At Netflix, where I'm sure you'll fit right in with how they do things over at Netflix. More Donkey Kong. Pokemon Go introducing a $100 ticket upgrade that gets you to a better toilet. Well, I'm sure Cloud's going to be happy. In fact, we're gonna bookmark this right now. I'm gonna bookmark this, and we're gonna bring this up on Friday for Cloud on Ballbusters. Yeah, we're gonna bring it up for Cloud on Friday. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. All right, that's enough of IGN. Doom Dark Age again, 3 million players. There's a difference. Players to copies sold may be good, but you're not making money. All right, over on Kotaku. You got any retarded shit for us on Kotaku? There's something very suspicious about these new Pokemon plushies. Xbox Game Pass getting too many cool games this month once again. Great for customers, bad for business. Xbox just added 50 classic Activision games. Just talked about that. Upgrade your Spellcaster and Oblivion Remastered. Doesn't matter. Last of Us 2 show made a major change from game this week, and Neil Druckmann explains why. Doesn't matter. Nobody's watching. And Season 3 is going to be the Abby show. I'm sure you're going to get your audience back with that. Sony killing half-baked PlayStation stars loyalty programs. Yeah, we already saw that. Mario Kart World going to be a Switch game. We couldn't handle. We were talking about that. Cal thing. The Hellblade 2 saw that. How to defeat. No. Don't know. I didn't see it. Fuck you for telling me how to beat something I haven't beaten yet. I have beaten everything I have faced in Expedition 33. We had a good one last night. I had some good fights. And if you haven't watched it yet, Expedition 33 stream from last night is live over on the arcade. It's all there. Almost 6 hours of Expedition goodness. Oh, I had a great time last night. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, visual effect. Okay, we're on. Wait, no, I didn't want to click on that. Screen rant. Stitch Pop. Oh my God, I hate when they made no word. Stitch Possible weekend is here. Listen, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Lilo and Stitch going to make all the money. And Mission Impossible will likely be a good movie, but it won't make enough money because of its costs. It's that simple. Okay. Fountain of Youth stars praise Guy Ritchie. I'm not a Guy Ritchie fan. People can suck the gentleman's dick all they want. I watched the movie. It's an okay movie. Didn't give a fuck about the show. Don't care. You can suck Guy Ritchie's dick. I don't care about Guy fucking Ritchie. Doctor Who's The Ronnie twist copies an RTD trick from David Tennant's era almost exactly. Oh, I mean, RTD hasn't been butchering his own content for 2 seasons now and making it worse than it was the original version? Oh, yeah, he's been doing that. Street Fighter live action movie Eyes. First 4 cast members, including Jason Momoa. Who the fuck would Momoa play in Street Fighter? Guile? Not Guy. Guile. There is a guy. Guile. Guile? Maybe Guile. Imagine if they gave him the Guile haircut. Mission Impossible stuff. I'm not going to read that because I don't want to do that. Final Destination Bloodlines. Sure. Already getting a digital release date. Didn't it just come out? That is so weird. More cans crap. Iron Man unlocked a new power. Perfectly subversive. Oh, they try to pretend they're comic fans here. It's official. Netflix about to stream. Listen. Dermy and I did Magic and Muscle Season 1 on Anime Odyssey a few months ago. It's an okay show. It's slop. Mashal is literally anime slop. It's not very deep. It's literal anime slop. Not bad. It's just you have to acknowledge it for what it is. It's slop. James Gunn's Superman being weak is the best way to move past sex. Why do they keep defending Superman getting his ass kicked? God damn it. Why Greta Gerwig's Chronicles of Narnia movie reboot is starting with this 6th book? Because she's a bitch. Suits canceled. Why? Don't care. The spinoff got canceled. Don't care. Austin Butler and Matt Smith's new crime thriller looks so fun, but I'm afraid to trust it. Hey, I like Matt Smith. Matt Smith is a good time usually because Matt Smith tries to bring it no matter what. And he stays out of shit. Matt Smith keeps his mouth shut. Okay? What did I just do? Oh, it went over. Big Mouth on the Death. Tom Cruise talking stuff. Oh, looks like Ant-Man ain't coming back to the MCU. Nobody wants the season 2's most important supporting character from, I don't know what that is. 12 classic rock songs. Best Stephen King adaptations aren't action horror movies. Fuck Stephen King. The Last of Us season 3 story change confirmed by Star. That show's gonna fail. I love Friends, but we're not talking Friends. We ain't doing that shit. All right, and now Park Place for real articles. Let's do a refresh. Okay. Joe DeMauro makes bizarre appearance on Netflix upfronts. Is he the next Disney CEO? Disney villains unfairly ever after video surfaces online as show prepares to replace Muppet Vision. Oh yeah, they're bulldozing Muppets. Warner Brothers Discovery credit rating cut to junk status by S&P Studios, over 38 billion in debt. And yes, R.I.P. George Wendt. Norm. R.I.P. Norm. Cheers was a good show. George Wendt, for all accounts, was a solid dude. So R.I.P. George Wendt at 76. That's kind of young. I feel like that's young these days still. Still kind of young. All right, so there are the articles, guys and gals. Have your. I did it again. Every day. I do it every day. All right, let me check over here. Okay. Dom H for $10. That's an Adam rant. James Gunn Superman Week article. Feel like we'll get some good rants out of you from that. Okay, Dom. You'll get an Adam rant out of that. We'll turn that into an Adam rant. That's $10 from Dom. So we'll do that one right now. Because I still have it fresh in my head just now. Let's go back right here. Let's go look at it real quick, because we'll skim it and you'll get the Adam rant, because that's what you want. You want the Adam rant. Where was it? Here we go. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. All right, so you're going to get an Adam rant out of this one. Let's skim it. Let's read it. Let's go. Let's look. We're going to read what their purpose is, and then I'm going to give you my rant, okay? What their reasoning behind it. David Corn's Superman will soon fly into theaters, blah, blah, blah. James Gunn Superman is the first movie to the universe, blah, blah, blah. The DC Superman movie trailers have raised concerns about how that the hero looks weak. Where's your thing? Okay. Where's their premise here? Where's their premise? Here it is. David Cornsweet's Superman being weaker than Henry Cavill's is perfect for James Gunn's story. The Man of Steel's humanity is his best trait. While some might view it as a bad thing, I feel like David Cornsweet's Superman being depicted as weaker than Henry Cavill's is perfect for the direction the DCU is taking the character in, as well as serving as a way to let go of what we came before with the DCEU. James Gunn's Superman movie is still all about going back to the roots with characters like Superman, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, and more. As the trailers and Gunn have made clear, the Superman and Clark Kent sides of the hero are equally important. Shut up! Shut up! Superman is not supposed to look weak. If he looks weak, first of all, let's think about it for a second. If Superman is constantly weak, it defeats the whole purpose of kryptonite. He is supposed to be weak to a single thing, kryptonite. You take that out. If he can get his ass kicked by anything, then he's not Superman. He's just a guy with mega strength that has high durability. That's it. You can't make him weak. You can't make him look weak. He's supposed to be the symbol of hope for the world. It's that simple. Superman is not weak. Having him look beat up all the time, having him being picked up by people, and don't tell me him being picked up by normal, regular people is a symbol of hope and faith. No, it shows he can't get the job done. This is not how Superman should be portrayed. And if you think that Superman looking weak is good, that shows you, one, don't like masculine men. You like Pedro Pascal, limp-wristed, rainbow stick-licking MFers. That's what you like. You like to get a rectal exam for free. My God, this is why these people, this goes exactly what I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Gatekeep your franchises. Do not let these people in. They will ruin it because they have retarded takes. They do not understand anything. They are not fans. They are not nerds. But Frank, maybe he's an American superhero, but he's still a symbol of hope for everybody around the world. He is still a symbol of hope, a symbol of freedom, because he's representing the hope and freedom of America for the world. This is all wrong. And this is why I keep saying James Gunn doesn't get Superman, because of a moron like this. This is a man or a woman. It's a man or a woman, or freaking Felipe Rangel If this limp-wristed simp cuck doesn't understand it, it's because he's not a fan. And these are the people James Gunn wants in because he wants to change the narrative. He wants to replace real fans. He doesn't want real fans because we're critical. We're nitpicky. We know the lore. We know what it should look like. These people don't. This is terrible. This does not engender faith. This engenders, I hate this. This movie's going to suck. It's going to suck. And I can't wait for it to suck at this point. You get what you deserve when you put your faith in a piece of shit like James Gunn. Dom, was that a good rant for you? Did you get your money's worth? I hope. See, that if we have, that's what you get for an Adam rant. That's what you get. Oh, see, that got my blood pumping. Yeah, it's brain rot stuff. It's brain rot. There's only one Street Fighter live action movie. All right, Dom is pleased. He got that rant. And Dom, you still have a video. I owe you a video, so you can choose you still get a video because you did, even though it wasn't requesting one, that still does count. It still does count. If it's given on this show, it counts. Might have to work that out someday if the show gets larger and lots of stuff comes in. We might have to readjust how things go out. Anyway, hail everybody in the chat. People came in while I was ranting and stuff like that or reading the articles. Glad to see you all here. I hope you're having a good day. And hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the show YouTube. Show the stands when they come in here. Because when we were doing Who Cares reviews on Friday, a couple stands came in and they were trying to give me, Jed, and Dermy the sass. And they're like, oh my God, you only have 3 likes. Guys, show them what it looks like to have fun here. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Just takes a second. Smash it, lick it, whatever you want to do to it, fondle it. Take it out on a date first if you want to. But hit that like button. It's really easy. Show the algorithm we're having a good time here. Okay, so while you guys can consider articles I am going to do or other videos I am going to do. Okay, all right, it's banked, Dom, so you can do it whenever you want. It's your choice because you already paid for it. Just like Kratos reserved for 3 days. We were going to do second 2 of 3 today. You guys, if you guys have paid for it, it's whenever you want to do it. That's the best way I can think to do it. If you're not ready for it, that's fine. Okay, as for me now. Okay, so I just gave you an Adam rant concerning gatekeeping. I came up, what I just said, gatekeeping. You need to gatekeep your franchises because if you don't gatekeep your franchises, you're going to let in the worst kind of people, the fake fans, the stans, the shills, the people who want to turn it into something that it never was. They want to have it adhere to their agenda. They want it warped. They want it packed with the opposite of what these franchises were. Now, one of my favorite examples today is to show how Disney Star Wars has been abused, manipulated, destroyed by the fake fan standum. And Andor is the chief example of gatekeeper franchises. And I'm going to say it. If you like Andor and you call yourself a real Star Wars fan and have legitimately shown to hate Disney Star Wars, I don't want to hear from you. I don't. Because you're hiding behind certain belief systems and trying to look at it fairly. But when it comes to Star Wars, there is no looking at it fairly. There's Star Wars and there's Disney Star Wars. It's A and B. You cannot split the baby. So what we need to do now, though, is remind people that when you have the people who say they like it but have a shit on Disney Star Wars, that when I go to now, that is not who I'm talking about, though. When we're talking about gatekeeping, those people I think just suffer from cognitive dissonance. They're so desperate for good Star Wars, they convince themselves that they can watch this and accept it and cherry pick it and a la carte it out. What I'm going to talk about now, who you have to gatekeep are the stands, the fake fans. And it's never more apparent, thanks to Andor. When you see their behavior, it's never more apparent when they do stuff like this. I've got a selection of things I've seen. Some I've replied to, some I've just saved. But I have a selection. I start with this one, going in the order in which I found them. This is clearly post-Battle of Yavin award ceremony, the end of Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope, where Han, Luke, and Chewie are walking down. Han and Luke get medals. I don't give a crap about Chewie not getting a medal. I'm sorry. If you play that game, I point at you and I question your fan legitimacy if you play that fucking game. They're gonna go on there, and this every time I look at this shot right here, the theme plays in my head. Dun 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 dun. It plays in my head. I can't stop it. I've been doing that all morning, and you know what? That's a good thing. My point is, though, I think of real Star Wars, but here is an example of a fake fan who got walked through the gate. Got walked through the gate by Disney because they took it over and opened it up for fake fans. Just thinking that Vel, Wilman, Clea, and Draina are in there somewhere, i.e., Andor fanfic characters somehow in this collected crowd on Yavin 4. No! George Lucas didn't create them. You're retarded. These are the thoughts of a fake fan. No real fan would put Andor characters anywhere near real Star Wars. It gets worse, though. Rewatching this, i.e. Luke in the trenches on the Death Star, rewatching this, knowing the context and sacrifices made in Andor and Rogue One, knowing that all of this is on Luke's shoulders, makes this so much more intense, not to mention the awesome music and dialogue between the frantic characters. What a timeless movie. No, you don't actually like this movie if you are inserting Andor bullshit into it. Luke did this on his own. Nobody from Andor. The closest help he got is Kyle Katarn getting the Death Star plans, not Andor and Rogue One leading up to. None of it happened. George Lucas wrote all of this without Andor existing. And if you think you can slot it in there, you are a fake fan. You must be gate kept to be stopped at the gate and turned away and told to go fornicate with a lead pipe. Gets worse. Gets worse. Say what you want about Disney, but they managed to turn the original Star Wars film into the third act of an incredible trilogy, and I must give them their flowers when due. What? Are you kidding me? You took part one of one of the greatest trilogies in science fiction history, and you're saying it's the third act to Disney Star Wars shit? Are you mental? Are you insane? You must be to say something like this. Gatekeep your franchises. This is not a Star Wars fan. If you're calling Star Wars the third act to Andor and Rogue One, take that lead pipe you just fornicated with and stick it in your ear. My God, this is insane. This is insane thoughts by fake fans who have infiltrated things you love. We're not done. The next Star Wars TV series, I want to see Clea and Vel working with the Bothan spies to get the information about the second Death Star, which flows nicely into Return of the Jedi. There's a scene in Return of the Jedi when Mon Mothma struggles to speak about the sacrifice of the Bothan spies who died to bring the rebellion this crucial information. It's almost as if she lost someone close to her who was working with the Bothan spies. You can't ask for a more perfect setting for an Andor spinoff. You know what? Here. You know what? It's an actual goddamn story that is already written called Shadows of the Empire, starring Luke Skywalker, who was actually involved in that mission. And don't tell me, oh, Shadows of the Empire with EU, nobody cared about it. Oh, I beg to differ. The Shadows of the Empire marketing campaign with the book and the games and everything, the toys, it was a massive campaign. It is a beloved section of the expanded universe. This is fake fans at work who don't understand anything, who think they're brilliant, who are happily ready to replace real Star Wars with fan fiction bullshit. How retarded can you be to want to replace a Luke Skywalker story of getting the Death Star 2 plans with fake-ass Andor characters? They want Disney Star Wars. They don't want George Lucas Star Wars. They want Disney Star Wars. And now, the piece de resistance. You not only have to gatekeep your shows from fake fans, but gatekeep from people who have no idea what the hell they're doing. Tony Gilroy says he retconned K2SO's origin story for Andor. Canon. I'm really sympathetic and into it, but I was annoyed to find out somebody had written an origin story for K2SO, and it's like, no, I'm not paying attention to that. Listen, Tony Gilroy sucks. He already admits in a previous interview he didn't watch or read any Star Wars when he put this together. He doesn't care about connecting it to canon. Even if it's Disney canon, he doesn't care. Hire people who give a damn. Now, I'm not saying he could have saved Disney Star Wars. What I'm saying is, in general, keep people out who don't actually care about the IP and the franchise. Gatekeep your franchises. Once upon a time, nerds were happy. We're happy to welcome in everybody. We wanted to share our stuff. We wanted to broaden it. We wanted to make it exciting. Oh, yes, you love this. I love this. Let's talk. I want to tell you more about it. Not anymore. Not anymore. Because this is what happens. You get morons who think that A New Hope is the third act to the Andor trilogy. Gatekeep your franchises. It's just that simple. You want to save them. You want to save what's left of them. You want to save anything that's left. Gatekeep your franchises. All right, I'm done. I just gatekeep your franchises. It's not hard. Point out fake fans all the time. The angry Adam. Maybe the angry Adam. Maybe today. I don't know. You're not banned. You're not banned. Nobody cares about sports. People don't really care about it, Kratos. Come on, it's retarded now. It's not what it used to be. You know it isn't. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. I've been angry at that one. All right. Let's check Stream Elements before we watch our next one. Okay. We've got $20 from Kratos. Star Wars minus Williams. Throne Room, crank up the volume. Okay, so that's second video. So we got two videos from Kratos. But first, we must honor Kratos's previously purchased reaction to My Immortal Part 2 on Internet Historian. So let's give that a watch, guys. Thank you one and all for being here right now. Remember to hit that like button. It's not that hard. Hit that like button. It'll make it hard. And let's enjoy me reacting to more horrible Harry Potter vampire gay fic. Okay, just to review, some emo girl has self-inserted herself into the Harry Potter universe and turned everybody into bisexual vampires and written horrible things. She has a thing against preps, and she gets angry when you don't give her good reviews. And it's the first one's okay. Do the first one is topical. Okay, you guys asked for it. First one's topical. Okay, let's bring this one down, and I'll bring up a new one. Then hold on. All right, let me get to the YouTubes. Stop sharing. Let me get to the YouTubes again. Go to the search. No. Stop. Okay, so what is now? This is Star Wars minus Williams. Crank up the volume. So copy, paste, and enter. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, it's talking. All right, stopping it now. Okay, let's share this. And Star Wars minus Williams from Kratos for $20. This is Oral Knots. This is from 10 years ago, so this one's gotten its use. But once again, if you like this, as always, when we react to somebody else's content, if you enjoy it, go subscribe to their channel. They're the ones that put in the work. I'm just being a retard and doing a reaction. So let's take a look at this. Star Wars minus the Williams Throne Room. Here we go. What? It's kind of wrong. Oh, so just gonna walk down? Oh dear. That's good. I want somebody to fart. All right, I have to. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna pause this because it is a scene from the movie. I'm probably gonna get hit for this. This stream will probably we got demonetized on Who Cares Reviews for playing a clip from Doctor Who. This is still a clip from the movie. So remember, guys, this stream will likely not be monetized. So super chats and tips to make up for it. Here we go. Now I'm sure they had to add in the foot walking like that because there's no way that was heard if you take out music. Can I just say, goddamn, Carrie Fisher was hot? I just gotta say it, man. Original crush. When you're a young man, if you're born in this time, Princess Leia. You never get over it. You never do. The noises. So I don't know if that was a fart, but that was like somebody spitting, maybe. This is disturbing. Doesn't this kind of tell you the brilliance of John Williams and how soundtracks and scores matter to elevate things? You need it to make it. This is an epic scene, but without the John Williams music, it's a little awkward and strange, like real life. And now will they do an R2 noise? Let's see. Now they took out R2 does they took out an R2 noise. They could have put an R2 noise in there. They could have put R2's beeping in there. He did. He beeps during that scene. I like that. That's the best part. That's the best part right there. Oh. I like the chewy stuff. That's good. That's great. Episode 4 in progress. Now I'm not gonna play because they're playing actual Star Wars music there, so I want to cut that off because they will definitely swoop down on me with that. All right, that was funny. Thank you, Kratos. That was a funny one. That was funny. That's a good laugh. It lightens the mood. It lightens the mood, definitely. Okay, so here we go. Now, let's get to the cringe. Let's get to the cringe. My Immortal, Internet Historian, part 2 of 3. Shorter than the last one, so that's good. The cringe is shorter. Yes, Jed. Again. Yes, again. And just because Dom was keeping track of it, thank you, Dom, reminding me. We are now at $15.35. For $15 more, the face paint happens. At $1,600, the chat chooses the face paint. I'm taking it out of your hands, Jed. And at $1,650, when I'm holding hands with Dermy, I will wear Disney Star Wars Pride gear. So there we go. There we go. That's where we are on the current totals for my day of doom, my week of doom. Okay, and now let's play the game. All right, so here we go. Let's return to the cringe.
NordVPN did a thing, and now video happened. Chapter 16. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where Good Shot...
Okay, so they're going to see another concert, and I bet they're going to have sex again. At some point, there's going to be a three-way between Draco, Ebony, and Vampire, a.k.a. Bisexual Harry. It's going to happen. It has to happen. It's that degenerate.
Charlotte had played. We ran in happily. My Chemical Romance were playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in depictions. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stated...
Why is she so fat now? I just have the choice of making her fat. Oh, no. Yeah, which means it'll probably be streamed and recorded. We're not there yet, though. We still need $15 more to make that happen.
Moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It was Volsimort and the Death Dealers.
You moronic idiots! He shouted angstily. Inobi, I told you to kill Vampire. Thou have failed. And now I shall kill thou and...
Let's remember Draco's already dead. They already killed him and miraculously brought him back. And they're all vampires now. They're all vampires. It's like you're forgetting the rules of your own retarded world you've created.
Draco!
No,
please.
We begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on a broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shot at a spell, and Voldemort ran away.
He shot at a spell. He shot at a spell.
It was Dumbledore. Chapter 18. Author's note. I said stop flaming. If you do, then you are a prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. And you are not a prep. Thanks for my sweater. P.S. The other reason Dumbledore swore is cause he trin to be gothic, so dear. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it.
He trin? What does it even mean? Trained?
And put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, and blood-bed lipstick. The night before, Draco and I ran back to the skull. Get it? Skull because I'm gothic and like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black, and the broom stuff was blood red.
The broom stuff.
There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR boom. We went back to our rooms, and we had you-know-what to a Linkin Park song. Well, anyway, I went back to the Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black.
I like it how now, in this second version, Internet Historian has made her fatter.
Were black too, but you...
Yes, yeah, I know that she does that, yeah, that's retarded.
Would see there was pink pant underneath the black pant. There were posters of poser bands.
I don't think she's an emo. Maybe she's an It's not an emu. That's an animal, Ariel. You know, it's an animal. See, I got you. You're not banned.
Everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. What the f? I shouted. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We started to talk about
Dracula. Dracula.
who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi.
Those guys are so hot, Navel was saying, as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. Dumbledore?
We all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort.
Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it?
Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we Goths just looked at each other, all disgusted, and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was.
By the way, you can call me Albert, he called as we left to our classes. What a f***ing poser, Draco shouted angrily as we to Transformation.
We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Like Gerard. But I didn't say anything.
I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted.
I was so fucking angry. Chapter 20. I said I don't care what you think. Stop flaming, okay, preps. Thanks to Raven for the help. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect...
All right. That's retarded, and now I'm questioning legitimacy. Transylvania? Shut up. Just shut up. This is horrible.
Updates. I slit my wrists while I moshed MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door. I got all mad and turned it off. But sacredly, I hopped inside that it was Draco so that we could do it again. It was Lupin. Are you going to come with me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us to be careful around him and Snape, since he was a pig.
No, actually. Get it? Hell. Can I borrow some condoms? He growled angrily.
Yeah, so you... Huh? I shouted sarcastically.
F***er, he said, gong away.
I don't... What?
Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black
What's
eyeliner,
happening?
and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I went. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall, doing it.
The gay sex. This is what? Oh, I mean, I'm not surprised. This is not how I thought the gay sex was going to happen. What is wrong with this? Why? Why is it all about sex and gay sex and... God damn it.
And Dobby was watching.
Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot.
Dobby was watching?
They both shooted angrily when they saw me.
Dobby ran away crying. Normally, I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were...
Unfortunately, that's like a real thing. The Yowie crowd. They love that shit. Don't get that.
Preps. What the fuck? Is this why you wanted condoms? I asked sarcastically. See, I spelled that.
Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily.
Well, you should have told me, I replied.
I mean, according to the Legos, I guess.
You dimwit, Snake began to shoot angrily.
And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything.
Well, excuse me. They both shouted angrily. What was that all about?
It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out, or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So f*** off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them, and they tripped over
wound?
it. Well,
Your wound? What the hell?
anyway, I went outside and there was Vampire looking extremely f***ing hot. What the f***? Weird Draco? I asked him.
Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come, Vampire said, shaking his head. You wanna
That is there. Double entendre all over the place with this retarded gay sex shit going on here.
come with me to the concert?
Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. And the license plate on the back said Inobi. I gasped. We flew to the concert. MCR were there, playing.
Oh.
Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in a corner. Author's note. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck. It's not my fault if it's spelt wrong, okay? Cause Dad Raven, cause it fuck you preps. Was Soz
What?
Raven Fangs for the help? By the way, Transylvania rocks rad. I got to go to the castle where Dracula was filmed. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice.
No, I'm not.
Wait. What's a gothic voice? What is a gothic voice? I must question that.
He shouted
All
angrily.
right. Are we almost there? I don't know. I feel like the three-way is the payoff in the final part. That's what I feel like it will be.
He started to run out of the place in a suicidal way.
I stated to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide.
It's okay, Inobi, said Vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better.
You mean you'll go f him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too.
Uh-oh.
Draco,
Uh-oh.
please come.
Uh-oh.
He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face.
I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophobe, then off. And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invincibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand.
Who's there? He shouted angrily.
We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly.
Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, you preppy little poser son of a bitch. Vampire said under his breast in a disgusted way. Excuse me? Excuse me? Who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filch, is there anyone under the cloak? Yes. Filth nodded.
And then Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak.
What the? He yelled.
But it was too late, because now we were ruining away from him. And then
You're ruining my brain.
And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay?
What is the obsession with the wrist slitting? What is this? I don't get it.
I guess, though. Draco wept.
Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid on the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up, and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. Ad begin.
Okay. Let the ad roll. Oh, ankles. Hey now.
What's that? That's the FBI. We've just sent a record of your internet history to your family and friends and acquaintances for them to laugh at. Now your life is over. This wouldn't have happened if you had got NordVPN. Keep those degenerate websites a secret. Look at this guy. He uses NordVPN. Look how happy he is. He's fucking ecstatic. It's so simple and clean. There's no complicated setup or technical stuff. It comes with unlimited bandwidth. You can even access international content. For example, let's go to Japan. Oh dear. It took me almost 2 months to make these videos, and it wouldn't have been possible without NordVPN. You get access to more content, and I get a kickback when you sign up. So remember to smash that link button with your parents' credit card in the description below. But what is a VPN, you may ask? Ad over.
Yeah.
Chapter 22. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was wearing black lacy leather pajamas.
It never ceases to amaze me how every time it shifts to another moment in this cringe-ass retarded story, the events of the previous days like they never happened. Everybody's fine. All the wrist slitting it never happened. They're all gay again.
Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diablo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt.
Oh my god.
So were Crab and Goyle. Oh my fucking god, I yelled it as I jumped up. Why the f*** are you all here?
Inobi, something's really f***ed up, Draco said.
Okay, but I need to put on my clothes first, I shouted angrily.
It's alright. We have to go now, and you look kawaii anyway. You're so beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice.
Oh, right, I said, smiling. But you have to tell me why you're being all erective.
I will, he said.
So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow, and white foundation. Then I came. We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudge was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too.
You are not fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You're too old, and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry, or Voldemort will kill your students.
What?
Very well, Dumbledore said angrily. But we cannot do this. We cannot close the school. There is only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school. And her name is Inoni Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Dementia?
Draco Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. Chapter 23. Author's note. Shut the up, bitch.
That sums up this whole thing the best.
I opened the door and Professor Rumbridge.
Wait, let's go back and read it.
Sums up this whole.
All right, let's take a look at it. It actually says, bitches, you just jealous because I got 10,000 reviews. I fangs to Raven.
Thing the best.
I opened the door and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stalked out angrily. I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. Then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other.
I want to shit next to her.
What? I want to shit next to her.
No, I do, shouted. No, she doesn't f***ing like you, you son of a bitch, yelled Draco. No, f*** you. Cause she leaves me, not you. shouted Vampire.
And then he jumped on Draco. No, not in that way, you perv. They started to fight and beat up each other. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on a broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a grey robe. All of the glass in the window fell apart. Brittany, that prep, started to cry. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. The room fell silent. Voldemort.
Bobby! Ebony! He said evilly in his raspy voice, "Thou have failed your mission.
Did he just poke her in the face with that?
Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill Vampire as well. If thou dost not kill him before then, I shall kill Draco too."
Please, don't make me kill him. Please, I begged.
No. He laughed crudely.
So bad.
Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway. Then he flew.
Is there any reason he needs her to kill him? Has that ever been addressed? Why she has to do it?
Flew away cackling.
I bust into tears.
All right, is there anything left? Let's see. Half-Life 2 episode. This is the credits. Okay. It wasn't as bad as the first one because I think that one was longer, and I think we're already a little numb to this utter trash. We got one more. Kratos is paid for one more. Part 3 tomorrow. Part 3 of 3. It's already. It has to end in a 3-way. So it's ending in somebody having a 3-way. It's that simple. No, Dom has yet to choose one, Ariel. He is banking it still. He is banking it still. We don't have a video. He's saving that for tomorrow. He did do an Adam rant though. You can go back and you can. He did purchase an Adam rant, which which was hot and angry. All right. So if we got nothing else, then it looks like we're done for today. Looks like we're done. Nothing else happened. And so, guys, thank you. Oh, let's go. There we go. Thank you guys for hanging out today. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, tonight we'll be doing some more Expedition 33. I'm going to try and get a little grinding in before we do tonight's session, put a little more levels on. Let's see. Stay tuned for other videos, other streams. Remember, not this Friday, but next Friday, EU Book Club, Children of the Jedi by Barbara Hamley. Also, next week is Anime Odyssey. We'll talk more about that later in the week. And as always, Saturday Night Drive-In this week, it's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. This kind of good got stuff. And there we go, guys. So thank you, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it around. Let's kick this into gear. As always, I appreciate all you guys. Without you, we don't get to have a good time here, and nothing happens. So wait a minute. Oh, you guys are talking to yourself. Okay. Anyway, so thanks, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you later today with another stream. Good night, guys.